Okay, y'all. This is off the dome thought process, y'all. Just came up. I know it's late, 11:30, but you know what? There's no certain time that you gotta spread the word, bro. You can spread the word at any time. That's why I love this channel, right? I want to talk about lukewarm a little bit, just real quick, y'all. Like, man, y'all gotta take this life seriously, man. And Satan really attacks lukewarm the most, y'all, because y'all think y'all are safe with God when y'all really aren't, right? So I'm gonna talk about the fence story if you never heard it again, right? So there's this guy that had a dream, right? He was sitting on a fence, and one side is God, right, on the left. We'll say God's on the right, and then Satan's on the left. And the guy was torn between who he wanted to go to, right? And he ended up deciding, he was like, I want a little bit of Satan and a little bit of God, right? So in this case, we want a little bit of God and we want a little bit of the world. Like, and some of that world stuff could be like us idolizing certain things that we like, right, in this world, where that's rappers, money, all this sort of stuff, right? We still want a little bit of this, like having ourselves surrender to that, and a little bit of surrender to God, what God provides for us, right? So the guy, he goes to sleep, and he says, yeah, I'm gonna stay right here in the middle, right? He goes to bed, and then, well, he sleeps, right? He closes his eyes, and boom, he feels a snatch, right? And the snatch was like, it was a snatch from Satan. And he said, man, hold on. I want a part of God too. And Satan was like, I own the fence. Y'all, ever since I've heard that, it's awakened me so much as to, like, you have got to be fully surrendered to God. Y'all, you cannot not be hot or cold in this world. He will vomit us out. Revelations 3:16. That verse is embedded in my brain, especially being so lukewarm, y'all. Like, when you continue to be lukewarm, you miss out on the blessings that God has provided for you. You miss out on the callings that God has provided for you. And that's why I'm just so grateful and thankful to be alive, that I got out of that lukewarm situation that I was so stuck in, right? So when I see one of my brothers or sisters in Christ or family members, just like, I can see the lukewarmness in them. That's why I fight so hard for them, man. But in reality, there's only so much I can do. Only so much I can do. I can tell them about God. I can spread the word all to them. But you know what? Ultimately, it's still going to be up to them to make that decision to fully surrender to God. I can't make that decision for them, right? And that's what we have to come down to ourselves when we're talking to people, is you can fully surrender. You can spread this word to them all that you want, man. But ultimately, they have to make the decision, right? God gave us free will, and it's so powerful, right? We have the free will to fully surrender Him or not, right? And we can't make that decision for everybody. And that's something I've had to learn in previous relationships and, friends. You can't make that decision for them. You can only pray for them. And that's what I'm going to continue to do for my certain family members and certain friends, man. I just continue to pray for them, y'all. So, y'all, this is serious, man. Lukewarmness. I want to see y'all in that, man. I'm trying to get y'all out of it. I'm trying to wake y'all up out of it, man, because that's what I was in. I was in it for 20 years of my life. I'm 21. It didn't click. It didn't click till last year, y'all. Late of last year is when I just really started to fully surrender to God and take it serious, man. And I don't want to stop. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue to grow every single day with God. Every single day, y'all. I'm going to continue to grind. I'm going to continue to spread this word for y'all. Right? This is a lifestyle. Right? You know how I think it was something said, like, it's not a journey. Like, our walk with Christ is not a journey, it's a lifestyle, man. It's true. It's true, y'all. I just wanted to just want to talk to y'all, man. Anybody who's lukewarm, man, I really pray for y'all, man. Like, it's so hard to even know when you are, and that's why it's a blessing. Like, when you feel conviction, y'all, it's like really embrace that conviction, man. Just know that God is really trying to work on you, right? Don't continue to like, when you be convicted, don't look away from that conviction and think that it's horrible or something like that. It's really God just discipline you, man, because like he's expecting you to be better, right? So I just want to talk about that, y'all, today, but well, tonight. But I love y'all. Jesus loves y'all more, and I'll get some videos out to y'all tomorrow morning. Y'all have a good night. Peace.